Hello, my name is Arsen Milian, and today we are on the one of the biggest world expo in car wrapping industry, FESPA 2025 in Berlin. If you couldn't get FESPA, don't worry, we're here to convey you insights, atmosphere, everything, most important things in car wrapping world. Today we will show you. Stay with us until the end, and who knows, maybe that things that you will see in this video will change your business or even change your life. There are a lot of interesting things. Let's go! I'm here with Marcus from Hexis, and I would like to ask you a question. What new product you brought in at this year, FESPA 2025?
Thanks for being here today. Thank you. Like I said, my name is Marcus. We're here at the FESPA 2025 in Berlin. Hexis is a manufacturer of car wrapping films, digital printing, and signage vinyls. For this FESPA execution, we have one of our newest products, the HX1 series. It's the high gloss wrapping series. The film actually looks like it's paint on the car. 7 new colors are already in the market. The rest are sure to follow.
This year you focus mostly on the vinyl or on the polyurethane?
It's about 50-50. It's basically PVC on the one end and PPF on the other end, which is, of course, a TPU vinyl and a top coating, hydrophobic ability, and a self-healing probability. But it's basically divided market. Both products are very important for every market.
Marcus, what advantage of Hexis film from others?
Well, the basic advantage of the Hexis film is the possibility of colors. Hexis has the most colors in its portfolio. We're the manufacturer of the film, and if we don't have a color in stock, we can also always mix it together for you. That's one reason to work with a manufacturer.
Great, thank you very much. And I'm here with Tom from Metamark. And Tom, tell me about a little bit what new product brought in Metamark at FESPA 2025.
This year at FESPA we brought a few new products. So we've brought our MIA product, which is our Metamark interior architectural film. We launched it at FESPA 2024, but this year we've come with 14 new designs. We've also come with our MCX automotive wrap film. We've come with 13 new colours there as well. So we're launching those. And then we've brought our core products, so our M4 series, our M7 series, and then along with it, the whole portfolio of Metamark vinyl going forward.
Great. And this year's 2025, your focus on vinyl or on polyurethane, on PPF?
So with us, we are a materials company, so we manufacture material and distribute all over the world. So our focus is growing that portfolio really and growing our distribution internationally. So whether that is, we don't particularly target one film. We know that all of our films have got product growth in them. So it's looking to work with our distributors to fill the holes that we've got globally. So we have representation for automotive in every region, representation for architectural film, and then along with our core products, so our signage vinyl, our window etch, etc., all over the world as well. So we don't focus on one particular product, we focus on all of our products as a company as a whole, that we want good distribution everywhere around the world. So FESPA is a great opportunity for us to get together with existing customers, look at growing their account and introducing new materials to them, but also looking for other distribution in regions that we don't have already.
Great, and as I understand, you also have a tinting film, yeah?
We do, yes, we have a tinting film, so that goes alongside our automotive really well. We now really have the full package with automotive. We have our MetaCut system for PPF, our window tint film, our color change, our MCX films. So we really do provide, one-stop shop for vinyl for automotive. And as a brand, we are growing in that space rapidly. We've got all the colors that you'd really need, but then my colleagues with the MetaCut system, which is pretty much as good as it gets from a cutting system out there, where we've got over 250,000 different patterns of car. We can also add to that if there's any that we don't have. So our MetaCut system provides our PPF offering a really strong base. So yeah.
Super. And can you tell a little more about interior film? For what they are previously used for repair or from make a redesign, yeah? And how long is warranty maybe? How long it can be used? And how many color do you have, textures?
Brilliant. So our Mia range is something I personally look after. We have 41 different colors. We've kept our range nice and small because the main focus is always having them available and in stock. Has a 10-year warranty. I would expect it to last longer than that. All depends on usage and where it goes. It's fully fire rated, so it could go on a fire door, a lift. The main focus of interior film is to completely transform the refurbishment market. If you go to a hotel, they have fixed furniture everywhere. Now, traditionally, that would be stripped down and put into a skip and not recycled. We want to give that surface a second, third, fourth life cycle, but also you can upscale the color, the design. You can make it far more luxurious. You can even print on it. So it gives all sectors, hospitality, offices, even down to education, gyms, leisure sector, etc., the chance to refurbish locker systems without having to replace them. It's also a fraction of the time to do it. So if you take a hotel door, for example, you could wrap that door within an hour without having to take the door off. The room stays on sale. They don't lose any revenue. It really is transformative to a refurbishment budget. And Mia really does provide that luxurious option. They all look high-end, ranging from our soft matte film all the way through to our wood grain. We've got a film that we know is pretty much as good as anybody's out there in the market, and we do it as well as anybody out there, if not better. So I think we are now in a world where everybody wants to find a sustainable solution, and I think interior film definitely ticks all those boxes. It's faster, it's cheaper, and it's more sustainable.
Yeah, great. It's a new market for you. How long you have been making this product?
So we launched at FESPA last year, so we're now 12 months in. We originally launched with 27 designs. We've now gone to 41, which we're launching those 14. So we're just about 14 months since the FESPA 2024. So that's how long we've been doing architectural film. So we're very new to the market, but we're rapidly picking up a good market share of that. We think we do architectural film in a different way to our competitors, and that's putting us in a good stead to take good market share.
Super. And about car wrapping film, if compare your product with other brands, what is different for your mind? What is different your product?
The difference with our films is how we look about bringing on new films. It's all based around looking at what the market needs in terms of colours, but also we're run by a company full of people that have got experience physically wrapping the film, so that makes a difference in terms of the usability. We test everything to make sure that it is practical and we can apply that nice and easily in a real life scenario on a job. So whether that's our PPF, whether that's our automotive film, and that's why we've launched some new colours this year that we know that the market dictates that we need to fill some of the gaps in our colour range. We've got a great product team led by Max, who's gone away, and they've researched the colours that we needed, brought that in an efficient time and ready for FESPA to launch. So yeah, that's what sets us apart, is we're very adaptive to the market around us.
Great. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much for introducing the material.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Andrea and Alessandro, and they are introduced 3M Di-Noc film for wrapping interior. And what new product you bring to FESPA 2025 in this year?
Yeah, Di-Noc is a self-adhesive film which resemble materials used in interiors, either from the visible way, the look, and also the feeling, touch feeling. So they reproduce the material either with the texture surface and the visual. And here you see many examples, and there are overall around 1,000 different patterns that can be used to refurbish or to set up new environment. like walls, doors, furniture, and can be used in different markets. For example, retail, of course, residential, but also offices and public spaces.
Super. And normally, what size of rolls? It's 1.22 meters, yes, and 50 meters in roll.
It's 122. 22 is all of these materials come in this width, and then can be panelized. Put one on beside the other if you have a wider surface.
And also, it is very strong. It can be scratched, yeah. And normally, how long warranty you got for the 3M Di-Noc?
Yeah, there are can be stretched. Many of these patterns can be stretched. So if you have a curved surface, you can cover it. Also stretched with the use of it. And there are also some functional series that can be used in special application. So exterior application. Also, we have a series that has higher level of resistance to the abrasion. For example, if you want to have on some wall that can be scratched or some doors or lift maybe. And there is also some special application like a whiteboard that you can write, clean, and maybe project.
So also it can be installed outside of the, not only in interior, yeah, it's also outside.
Some of them can be applied outside because they have resistance to basically UV that is strong. Yeah. It says filter for UV, so it can be installed and warranted outside.
Okay, thank you. Alessandro, can you tell us more about distribution of this film?
We are Visual and we are exhibiting at FESPA this year, as usual. We are one of the main partners of 3M about Di-Noc film, Fasara film, for all interiors decoration films. And we have a big stock. We are located in Italy, but we ship worldwide. Last year we shipped all over the 72 different countries in the world. We have a big stock. This material is purchased in meter by meter, so there is this service too. Not customers must not buy one roll, entire roll, but he can choose to buy 1 meter, 20 meters, whatever he wants.
So your main warehouse in Italy, as I understand correctly. Yeah?
Exactly, it is. Yeah.
And production also is in Italy.
Production of this film, Di-Noc and Fasara, is in Japan. 3M made it in Japan. From Japan is shipped all over the world. We collect it in Italy, we stock in Italy, and we ship worldwide in the measure the customers need.
Great. And also, not all car wrapper knows that from this film, the birth of the whole car wrapper industry, because I think 3M Di-Noc carbon fiber, 3M make 20 years ago. How long?
Di-Noc exists since many years. Many years, I think at the beginning of...
It's around 1950. Around, they started around in that period. It was used mainly on car to refit, to replace the wood, the insertion in some part of the cars, and then production moved later on to Japan, where was developed the whole range. Yeah.
Just I remember around 20 years ago, people start gluing carbon fiber on the part of car, and then they see this is really cool. It's pretty cool. It can be make some decision on car and starting little bit industry grow up. Yeah.
Well, similar application is the one of the car wrapping. Car wrapping basically with the Di-Noc, you change the aspect of the surface of an interior or exterior part of a building, let's say. For the car, you change the aspect of the car. And 3M started to develop very specific film for wrapping in 2009, and then now, since then, develop different and added different features like the comply, that is the channels to avoid to create bubbles during installation, and added the control tag that enable to slide the film on the surface, And now the let's say our current series is 2080 wrap film, and where there are many different kind of patterns. Start from, I mean, gloss, satin, matte. We have also some flip colors and textured, like you said, carbon or maybe brushed films. And lately, the last development is the protection wrap film, which is a wrap film with the added feature of the paint protection.
Yeah, so 3M was headliner always. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, and have a good exhibition.
Thank you.
We thought if we can create a brand with that idea to have the feeling, wow, this is really cool and special, and so that's why we actually said let's call it Omega Skins. In the past, I did something else, from Arlon. We did that Ultimate Premium Plus, but now we said, okay, let's find a new brand by ourselves and bring more liquids, tools, and all the stuff, and PPF now and the window film. But I'm full in control of what we want. So special colors, special names. Our film has special names. Special
I know, like Diet Crown and Blood Mary,
Nuke and Rapgasm we have, and all this funny stuff. Yeah. We, if you have, for example, Lamborghini in orange or in yellow, and you say sunflower yellow, it doesn't match. It has to be Nuke or funny names. That's cool.
That's cool, really.
Yeah, that's actually the whole idea. So, and actually we said with this also, PPF. Everyone is now selling PPF, but who's the best and who has the best PPF? Because I was in 2003 already, and then I started with the PPF actually. So the whole development in PPF, I know that from all those years. So we said this is the time to come out with our own PPF, especially formulated that you can do it over and over. So you don't need, with PPF you have glue lines or stretch marks. With ours you don't have. So you can take it off, put it back, and it goes so easy. It's actually, in my opinion, PPF is way easier than car wrap.
And how do you think will PPF take market for Z Focus and Vinyl Go, or they still both on the market? How do you think?
Yes, both. Both. Actually, of course, you have now Color PPF, which is pretty expensive. But if you do, for example, a Color PPF, it's huge expensive, but nobody is driving in a car longer than 5 years. So why should a Color PPF so expensive for 5 years? Normally, actually, in our areas, it's more 2 years. After 2 years, they will take it off. So the vinyl, the sort of smooth PVC will stay there. But for me, we are focused now at the moment on the clear PPF, especially for the paint protection. And the market is a little bit different because you have the wrap industry and also detailers. And the detailers are in the PPF. They want the high-end PPF. It has to be super smooth, super perfect. So there is actually two type of markets actually: the sign making and the sign making wrapping, and you have the sort of detailers. Detailers know how to ask money, so they very expensive is for them no big issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially in wrappers, they always want to have it cheap. But the detailer wants to have quality. So it's how it is. Yeah.
And what about colorful PPF? Did you already start some colors? Did you have some colors, or yet your focus in clear PPF just for protection without changing color?
Yeah, actually, protection at this moment. First protection, maybe later on. But we are so strong with our color PVC films that we say, okay, color PPF maybe later on, because the color PPF you have to install it like standard PPF wet. That's still the best. And ours now, we just changed our car wrap film, the PVC with the new adhesive. It's called Warp 6, so you can go very fast. You can install very fast. So that's why we said, let's focus on PVC wrapping film, window film, and the transparent paint protection.
And how much colors you now have in vinyl?
Yeah, 66.
Great, 66 colors, super. And your main warehouse is where situated?
Actually, SOT is actually in the Netherlands, but the factory is in Belgium, and it's from us it's a 40 minutes drive, so it's very close by. I'm there a couple of times in a month. But we have a warehouse, of course, in the Netherlands and in Belgium, and a lot of distributors everywhere. So yeah, it's easy.
Great. As I understand, it's also easy installation, like adhesive. When you put on the car, it's just easy to remove. Yeah.
You mean the PPF?
No, vinyl.
Yeah. Normally, in the past, people always said our Mega Skins was pretty high tech, so it was not so easy to with the whole slidability. But we changed that. We just last month we have broke the record, the world record of the wrap, the fastest wrap, because the new adhesive is so smooth and so low tech, but it increased after 20 minutes. This is really good. So we now to do this FESPA, we do all the competition about how fast you can wrap. This new adhesive is really interesting, very easy. Yeah.
Cool. Super. Thank you very much, Marco.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Have a good exhibition.
Thank you very much. You guys too. Thank you very much.
It is pretty crowded here. I just didn't get, is it because of the 3M or because of the free coffee?
And I'm here with Thomas from 3M. 3M is a car wrapping film introduced in this stand. And Thomas here. Thomas, what new product you brought in this year to FESPA 2025?
In this FESPA 2025, we can show you new products, new PPF, 100, 150 and 200 gloss. I can show you 200 gloss. We have product with 72 weight, yeah. So for big cars, it's great product, yeah. You can do all this, all cars with one piece, yeah. We have, I can show you self-healing on this film, yeah. I scratch a lot of this film.
It had a strong top coat or it's soft top coat?
Soft top coat, soft. Okay. As you can see, the self-healing is working.
Yeah.
We have also the new product, PWF 3M. This is Color PPF, so you can do two things in one product. So you have protection and change color in one application.
It is dry installation or wet installation?
Yes, this is dry application, so it's faster, about 30%, because you don't have to wait to close the edges. Yeah, we have control tag, so you can reposition. Yeah, the glue is the same like in 2080 film.
As I understand, you just installed the glue system on the polyurethane. Before you have a high quality glue system, which you already use and you know how it works. Yeah, and it is more than, I don't know, 7 or more years in market. Yeah, and now you just install it on polyurethane. Yeah,
on color polyurethane. Yeah, exactly. We have 26 color now, but at the end of the year we have another 8 colors in this film.
Yeah. Great. I think the installation of ZPPF is different from vinyl. Yeah, not depends that glue is same, but materials is different also. So what they should masters accept waiting from this material when they start work with this material? What they should be prepared for in work? What is different?
The difference is that this application of PWF is without heat gun. You don't need heat gun to apply this. Yeah, when you applying with vinyl, you have to heat to to stretch the film. Yeah, with application polyurethane, you don't need this. Yeah, so I think this is the biggest difference.
And even no need hot water.
No, you don't need hot water. Yeah, of course, PWF have also self-healing, yeah. No.
And how much thickness is 200 micron or colorful polyurethane?
Near 200 microns, yeah.
And how much normally warranty 3M give for this polyurethane?
10 years.
It's for not lost color, not getting yellowish, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. 10 years.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good exhibition. So I'm here with Brian from 3M, and Brian is application engineer of 3M. Brian, can you tell us a little bit more about that interesting features?
Yeah, so yesterday morning we launched or went live with our new software called Pat Marketplace in Europe. This replaces Patent Solution Center, and is our future software for pre-cut of paint protection film and automotive window film.
How this program can help car wrapper guys? What pain he close?
Well, it reduces the risk of cut on paint, so that means you don't need to cut on the paint. You pre-cut the parts you want to use, and then it reduces the wastes of, for example, paint protection film, and it also increases the application speed, so you're not spending so much time on application.
And how many percent approximately can save for one car this program?
That's difficult to answer, but I would say in average about 20%.
20%. 20%. That's great. Did you have some artificial intelligence system integrate in this program, or yet it's work without any artificial intelligence systems?
That's something I don't know about because I'm not especially behind. I'm not part of the development team. It has fast search function, but it's only search for what we have in the libraries.
And how many cars is in?
We have totally over 5,500 patents.
5,000.
Over 5,000.
More than-
Yeah, more than 5,000.
Okay,
yeah.
great. It is previously European American car, or which market you are focusing?
You have access to North America, you have access to PPF North America, and you have access to PPF Europe, and then you have a global library for automotive window film.
Does any car wrapper guy can use this program?
Yes, it's developed for PPF and for automotive window film. Everybody can sign up and get access to 14 days trial. After that, they would need to purchase 3M paint protection film or 3M automotive window film to continue access.
So, if can be used only with 3M film, as I understand, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Brian, and have a good exhibition.
Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Very often, clients reach out to you as a specialist or as the owner of a studio at a time when you are busy and cannot respond to them promptly. There is solution of this problem, and there is Detailink-AI. This is an artificial intelligence that will handle all communication with clients for you. He knows everything about car films, detailing, and training. It sells excellently, closes deals perfectly, and all that's left for you to do is open your calendar and enjoy the bookings. It also reminds clients not to forget about their appointments, which greatly increases their loyalty. You can hire such an employee for your business in just 2 minutes. The link is in the description. You can test it for free. This kind of employee works for you 24/7. They don't need weekends, vacations, or sick leave, which saves the company a lot of money.
So look, let's say I bought this Detailink-AI from you.
Okay.
What do I need to do to actually get it working? Well, do I need to set up some servers myself, or do I just need to write a config file?
It's just a 2-minute registration. You just enter your login and password, you get a link, you copy it, paste it onto your website or Instagram, connect it to any channel. The basic functionality is already there. It responds like a pro. Like a real salesperson, it knows everything about the films. If you want, you can teach it to respond the way you do. For example, if you like to talk to your clients in a friendly way, like, hey dude, how's it going? You can teach it to do that.
So it turns out that it knows all the film catalogs, it knows the quality, it knows which model needs how much film and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
He knows approximately how many man hours are needed.
Yep.
But what if in my company, for example, my technicians work more slowly than what it has calculated? How do you take that into account?
No problem. You just give him more information about your timeline, it's all. In plain language, you don't need to program anything. You just type on the keyboard, blah, blah, blah. This is my work, this much and that much. Keep that in mind. That's it. It will remember this for life, and always take it into account. When it does the calculation, it will factor that in.
So it turns out I need to give it my own price list because my prices are different from my neighbors, right?
Yep. Yes, exactly. You can work with the ones already built in, or you can use your own. This will be your most loyal employee. And I'm here with Manuel from APA. Manuel, what new product brought APA to this year to FESPA 2025?
I think the world of the car wrapping is growing so much. Even in Europe, we had a new product now that is called the PowerJet. Is as a new technology that deals our customer to work in an easier way, and the results are coming. So we see that the sales are growing, and so many people are asking for car wrapping again. We are fighting against the PPF that now is having his part in the sector. Somebody is asking for the PPF, but we are still going in the direction of the car wrapping material, vinyl.
Okay, great. And what is a new product in this year is most hot in your stand, which is more attention people got for which product?
Okay, we have like a pre-launch, a preview of a new color for the car wrapping. That is, the one is on the hood, on the bumper. It is like a color flow material in the gemstone collection that we have that is called the Nebula Dust. And we also have the motorbike materials that we have here. We have the new lamination film that has a prismatic effect.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I see it's like a lamination 400 micron, and it have really high texture, yeah?
Yes.
And you have, as I understand, different texture for lamination.
Yes, there are the different texture. For example, this one is a diamond effect texture that allows to be is ultra grip for the driver. I mean, then we have maybe another. This is the new one. Is a prismatic effect. Is always 400 microns, but is less grip. It has less grip, as you can see. But you can work with many effects and do what's like most to the customer.
What about easily installation? 400 micron, does it can be installed on the car, or yeah, maybe not in the difficult surfaces, or also can be installed on difficult surface?
This is especially designed to go on motorbikes. Yes, because with this thickness, it's so difficult to work on the car because you have so many shapes and you can't work it correctly. So it's easier with this application, or maybe on a flat surface. Okay, it's easy.
Also, as I understand, it is a good protection. Yeah, 400 micron, it should protect from scratch. Very good. Yeah.
Yes, it's made obviously for this reason. Also, the normal glossy lamination is 400 micron or 300. That it is the most used because also protect from scratches, from the stones, and from everything that you can find during maybe an enduro or motocross race.
And what is base material? It is vinyl, PVC, or it's TPH material you use?
This is vinyl material. It's a PVC vinyl material, yes.
Okay. And how long it can be used before getting yellowish on the motorbike?
Okay, this is in general is a short term because I mean the motorbike you never park it in the sun 4 days. You always park in the garage or it's got or during the races is always start under the tents. So you don't need a very good aging for this material. That's why I mean on the cars it's not good to put on the cars, but on the motorbike it can last for the last 4 years. This motorbike is wrapped from two years like this, so
great.
It's good. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Manuel.
Thank you very much, and let's see around the show.
Have a good
Come to
exhibition.
visit us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
very much.
I am here with Piotr from Arlon. And Piotr, what new interesting product you have in FESPA in this year?
Well, we are focusing on flight products. You have a PCC behind us. We have a few others. We have SLX, SLX Plus. But basically, we are focusing on the flight technology, a great repositioning system which we have in Arlon, and we are also introducing new tools. Actually, the same as the films that we create, we are focused on quality and bringing something new. So this is not marketing stuff. That's something really focused on bringing development into new things.
Great. And which product is hot in your stand today?
Well, actually, there's just not one. So there is color change, which you can see behind us. But we have a huge interest again on SLX and SLX Plus. We have huge interest on the new Vital range products, which are focused on PVC free. To be honest, it's difficult to say which one is the hottest. All of them are going pretty. There's a pretty big interest on all of them.
As I understand, previously Arlon focused on vinyl now, and what you think about colorful PPF trend? Will it be stronger each year, or maybe it's just some trend and he dropped down soon?
Well, tricky question because I cannot tell you what's coming next in Arlon, and you are touching that topic a little bit. Well, basically, PPF is a part of business which we can see exists there. But is it growing or not? I think we are not. I'm not the right person to be asked because Arlon today doesn't offer PPF, so I believe I shouldn't speak too much about it.
And how many color Arlon now introduce?
We have 50 colors, and I will be honest. We are focused on bringing colors that are quickly moving. There's a huge demand on them, so we don't have 50 types of yellow when usually most of them is laying on the shelf and not getting sold. We are focusing on the colors that people actually ask for. And having those 50 covers actually most of the demands. 99% of demands are covered. So, if somebody needs some special yellow type, yeah, I go to competitors.
Yeah, great. For your mind, what is the strongest side of Arlon film?
That's a tricky question. I would say quality, consistent quality. And I would say bringing new solutions. Because we are looking into things which are new, which are changing the business, the game changers. That's how SLX came and the PCC came. I would say to be innovative, that's our main focus here.
Great, Piotr, thank you very much for your answer and have a good FESPA.
Thanks, man.
So, Rob, guys, I'm here with Mirko from Fedrigoni Group, and Fedrigoni Group is every year more high-just in car wrapping, and Mirko will told us more about their strategy. And Mirko, what is the new product you have in this year in FESPA?
So about new products, by the way, good evening. We produce a new series of cast products, the Ultimate Wrapping Film, with the Fedrigoni brand, and we present a new rebranding about our materials, and we present a new calendar film like polymeric, monomeric, and the idea is to restart with a new era about a new brand in the graphics market. So we are new, but we are really strong because we take on board all the expertise of other brands existing in the market since several years, like Ritrama, like Unifol, like Poli-Tape, like ASLAN, like Chemica. So we have a strong expertise, and with the Fedrigoni we are convinced we restart with a good mix of portfolio, take on board all the best practice of the other brands.
So now already you have 15 cast vinyl colors for car wrapping, as I understand correctly, yeah?
Yeah, we have now, the idea is to start with these 50 colors. Is a range only with the color that we study with the trendy colors that is popular in this moment, not the colors like let me say pigments that is not popular in this specific period. And with this ultimate wrapping range, the idea is try to complete and try to compete and try to offer a best premium products for the wrapping.
Got it, thank you. Will you keep safe Unicast brand in the future or Unifol in car wrapping? or it will be Fedrigoni brand on whole car wrapping films in the future?
The idea is to continue more and more to develop Fedrigoni range, and about the wrapping, surely we continue to maintain the Fedrigoni brand about the wrapping. About all the other brands, the idea is maintain for some period, for other 2-3 years, but probably we will maintain a Fedrigoni range for wrapping, and probably we will maintain something inside of these brands like a fighting range for customer where we have necessity to fight, to compete with needs of price. But about Fedrigoni, the end will be Fedrigoni brand for the wrapping range. By the way, about the ultimate wrapping film, we need to mention that this material, this cast, is built with the technology of slide and tack. Slide and tack is a technology that permits to slidable on the substrate, have a slidability effect. So is an effect that allow the wrapper to complete the wrapping really quickly, really fast, without any support. So alone you are able to complete the wrapping with a good performance and with a good quality.
So it's from start will have not strong adhesivity and adhesive more strongly.
Exactly. Is a low tack immediately, and then start the curve of adhesion in 72 hours.
Cool. It's make a very big profit for car wrappers, because the installation for them it's almost all they need.
We started to develop this series 1 year and a half ago with the Wrapping Institute in Germany, where we get good and positive feedbacks, and we continue to develop also the color.
Great. The previous Unicast was 110 micron. It's, as I know, it's the most thickness film from cast vinyl in Europe. 110 microns they was have. Will the new film also will be 100 micron, not less? How do you think?
No, exactly. We have for the color, for the smooth color, we have 90 micron. For the color with some specific pattern, like brushed or carbon, we have 110. But for the smooth color, the final thickness is 90 micron. The idea is to find a compromise in terms of thickness, and 90 microns is the right, let me say, compromise to maintain the opacity of the film, the elongation of the film. So it's better have this kind of thickness. 90 micron is a right compromise to maintain flexibility, conformability, and also opacity about the film.
Yeah, sure, and also price. I think price also should be available. Yeah. Mirko, and what durability of this film?
About the durability, we operate really a strong development. We try to investigate through accelerating aging, and with the process really severe. And now we are able to give a durability of 12 years, but depends of the zone, because we're talking about zone 1. Then depends of the application, if it's vertical, horizontal, and if we are talking about zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, because there is a different climate zone. And following this, we have a document where we listed the right durability, taking consideration the different exposure of the film on this sunny and UV effect.
Super. Did you have some difficult challenge which you are go forward to understand how it works? For example, maybe some 3 layers film, 4 layers film. It is very hard to install. I know some difficult colors or something like that.
Yeah, we have some, let me say, it's difficult because we decide to develop a range with color and finishes really complicated, because we use to develop materials and colors like metallic colors, where the dispersion of the flakes metallics is really important to maintain an homogeneity and a perfect, let me say, finishes of the film. And this is really delicate. So we operate to develop a range really nice, but also with some complication during the production. Every film is double layer, is not one single layer, because 90 micron is produced with a double layer. So obviously the production is really for an high performance film.
Mirko, I know how Fedrigoni care about quality because I was a lot of time on Unicast manufacturing, and I see that room where the tested material before it's coming to outside. And you can test it 1, 2, 3 months, it's compared with 10 years. This is a huge machine inside this camera, and the rain, UV, everything you test. And I understand to make a new color, you just spend a lot of time only for testing this material to be sure that it can be strong for UV, for everything. How long the warranty for new film you plan to make?
When we develop this series, we take more than 1 year to develop everything, to test all the features of the material.
Each color you develop 1 year?
Yeah. When we decide to develop a series of products, we take the right time to give the right quality, because we need to present something with the superior quality about Fedrigoni.
Yeah, and you, in this case, you can be sure that it can be strong for UV, for everything. Thank you.
I bet you didn't know that there is a tournament who wraps cars with films better. It's called World Wrap Masters. And they are doing it here for quality and speed and everything. But not all of them are here. Look, these cars are not being filmed, not being wrapped. Probably the guys are busy answering phone calls and emails. That's why other guys invented Detailink-AI. This is a service that writes emails, chats with clients for you. So you can be wrapping cars, making money, instead of just chatting and answering emails. Even this color, this is, by the way, the GT4 RS. This color is film. This carbon is film. This carbon is film. Like everything except this thing is a film.
Guys, if you are looking for this moment, probably you like this video and appreciate it. Subscribe to our channel. In the future, we will give you more interesting case about car wrapping industry, and we'll be on touch. Boom!